Spiritual medium Pamela Theresa is so much more than a medium. She is also a physical medium. She can use her energies to help spirits manifest. And she is an empath. She can feel the injuries and emotions of both the living and spirit, including their cause of death, all combined for an amazing connection with spirit unmatched anywhere. And she relies solely on spirit communication and not on psychic impressions known as a psychic read. Everything out of her mouth is from spirit, and nobody knows more about the truth and about you than your loved ones in spirit. They are with you always and want to offer their help and love. What you're about to see are actual spiritual reads. She will be bringing peace and understanding to people who grieve the loss of a loved one and telling their stories from beyond the veil of death. Pamela Theresa, medium in the raw. Hello and welcome to Medium in the Raw. I'm Steve Christian. Pamela Theresa and I hosted a live event at the Alhambra Theatre and Dining. In all, over 150 people turned up in hopes of connecting with their loved ones who are in spirit. And Pamela didn't disappoint. Pamela would be drawn to a married couple. The grieving husband lost his father just 9 days before, and he was about to come through in a big way for his son. Pamela and I were taking time to answer some questions after intermission, before Spirit stepped back in and took over the show. All right, Pamela was being asked some questions a few minutes ago, like how long have you been this way? Stuff like that, and she was born this way. She really was. She was born blonde. So was I, actually. But she's always been this way. Me? What day is this? I've always been this way too. Actually, I saw things as a kid that scared me, just like she did. And that's what got me into what I'm doing. I mean, that's what got me into the paranormal, because I grew up seeing things that other people weren't seeing, feeling things, hearing things. What kept me from being afraid? Well, as a kid, I was terrified of it. I was horrified. I don't know. Just I got really interested in following the paranormal. I read every book I can find. Saw every movie, which is really perverting truth. Hollywood gets so many things wrong; it's crazy. As you guys are seeing, this is really work with spirit tonight. This is not like what you see in Hollywood.
How are the two of y'all connected? How are y'all connected? Did y'all have somebody's life? Is there somebody's life was taken? Yes. To you? You ready?
Do you want to come on up? And it begins.
They're not giving the easy ones tonight. I love you.
Have a seat here.
Is this connected to you?
Just when you talk into the microphone.
Specifically
please.
you.
Yes. Let me get you a chair, sir.
Okay.
Hold on, sir. Hold on a second. Hold on.
What happened to the side of the head?
There you go, sir.
They took
Scoot that up a little bit.
MRI of his head.
Right here?
They didn't find anything. I don't think it was actually his head, though. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Make sure you talk into the microphone.
Did you get knocked in the side of the head?
No.
Not that we know of.
You?
Did you?
You might be taking me. Was that you?
It was my son.
Right side of the head?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Oh, God. I'm an empath, and so I'm empathically connected. So this is your father?
Yes.
His life was taken.
Yes.
All right. Is this a cold case? What's going on with that? What's going on with that where they took a wrong turn?
No, he just died suddenly last Tuesday, in the hospital, and we were shocked because we left him.
Do you have somebody connected to you in your life where they were murdered?
Yes.
Okay. And your father passed on the 9th?
His
Your father passed
Yes,
on the
my
9th.
father just died.
Okay, this is your read. But you also have somebody in the past whose life was taken.
Yes.
Do you also know somebody who kind of lost their head?
the guy that got shot in the head.
Possibly.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm an empath, so I can feel it. Sorry, but it doesn't feel good.
Coming up on Medium in the Raw, powerful validations come through from the other side.
That's your dad.
That's him.
Who's the southpaw?
My wife.
I am, and my father is.
Okay. Your father
Was.
is
still is.
still. Okay. Did you feel recently like you'd just been punched in the nose? Just out of nowhere, driving down the road, like somebody punched you in the nose? You know that feeling like if your baby's sitting in your lap and they flip, but this is the one I'm getting, hit you with their head, it's like, yeah.
Actually, it was a while ago, but
Yeah, that happened to you?
yes.
Ow.
Yes.
Oh, we have a soulmate connection here too. Let me see your ring. Look at me being all bossy. That's beautiful. She was hard to catch, wasn't she?
It was a difficult time for both of us, actually.
Yeah, you were really scared. And you had to keep telling her, it's okay, we got this, come on, this is real. You still have to change the locks every so often. She loves you, adores you, but she's scared. You can feel safe with him. He's good to go. There's no reason why he should have to change the locks, because he's a keeper.
She knows that.
It's nothing you're doing, is what they're saying. It's just a fear that's within. There's a lot of intricacy of information that your father brings through. That's private between a father and a son. So if I go quiet this way, this is me honoring and respecting, and I'm sorry, and it's not bad at all. So I'm like, give me stuff that we can talk about. It's okay to be a little mad. Okay? Because they're always going to speak in truth. And just because somebody passes, and they'll be the first ones to say, look, my life was what it was. This is who I was. It's neither good nor bad. It simply is. And so there's many lessons you can take from that. But he does say, because he's had life review and all that such, and knowing the effects of particular things that were done that had on you and where your life went, goes right back to him. So you have one hell of a helper.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
He owes you. Big time. That's cool. Take the courage, step forward and say, okay, bring it on. Help me. Now, who had the red car or has the red car? He's showing me a red car.
And we just rented a car.
My brother just rented a red car.
Okay, this is him saying, look, I'm very much here, very much transition. Another thing I need to clear up, anybody that comes through in the reads today, they are not earthbound, they're fully transitioned in heavenly, they're communicating, they're on the ground, helping us here. Those who are earthbound or not transitioned yet, I'll help them on their way, transitioning to that awareness of, hey, we're not in the physical anymore, but they don't come through in the read. Are we clear on that? He's fully transitioned. He had to make his mother in spirit with him. One of the first things that happened for him when he transitioned, and she was right there, was there was a lot of repair work. between the two of them.
With his mother?
Yes. Does that make sense?
Not really.
Yes.
No.
Hold on. You got to go back. Parts of his life that maybe you may know little bits and pieces doesn't mean necessarily, but you got to look at the universal side of it and how she's the first one there helping him transition. She was the one there helping him transition as he left the physical.
Would have been my mother or his mother?
His mother. And a lot of that had to do with that's where his soul gravitated. He needed her. So it will reveal itself out to you over the days and weeks to come as far as when we're talking in the world of universal and spirit and way bigger picture. He must have had, well, it goes really deep with his mom on both ways.
Right.
Both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is why they're bringing this through. They want us to talk about this. Thank you for coming up here and doing this, because that way other people are hearing this and they're understanding how this transition point works. By the way, I have had near-death experience before, so I know it's a good news that I know what the hell goes on when that happens. And and mission and purpose is complete when we don't come back to the physical. When you're not done, you come back in. He's very solemn. You notice how my personality changes a lot with his communication. He's very respectful of you, honoring you, understanding you. There were certain things he just didn't know when he was here, and now he does.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up on Medium in the Raw, powerful validations come through from the other side.
That's your dad.
That's him.
He's very respectful of you, honoring you, understanding you. There were certain things he just didn't know when he was here, and now he does.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have 3 sons?
2.
3 children?
Yes.
Okay. How did I get that wrong?
Yeah, he was an ex-Marine. Yeah.
He was like, how did you get that wrong? But you know, that leads up to what he was fixing to say. He does say, no matter what, I did a good job on you.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's some of that darkness grew your strength.
Mm-hmm.
Because your life, actually, people just see you and they think, hey, he's a tough guy. They have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy.
Mm-hmm. It's been a rough go.
It's like I know, and that's why I filter a lot. I will never reveal out, but I'm like, it's the unbelievable truth.
Right.
If you told people, they wouldn't believe you.
No.
He knows this now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that silver lining as to how he was.
Mm-hmm.
He made you a strong sword.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have that? Do you have a sword?
No, it's actually his knife from
Okay, 'cause
Korean War.
Okay, he's
Yeah,
showing me.
it looks like a sword.
It looks like a
Yeah.
sword. Okay, yeah, because he's like,
Yeah.
take it to the next
Yeah.
level, Pamela.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you information
Yeah.
here. I'm like, okay. He too is quite intelligent.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant.
Off the frickin' charts.
Yeah.
That's where he was misunderstood. See, he was the kind of person where he thought it out, he already knew it, and he was impatient because nobody understood what he was saying because he wanted it done yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And he hated repeating himself. Don't make me repeat myself. I told you once, I'm only going to tell you once.
Exactly.
He is one when you need to have things moved around and when you need to have things organized, I'm telling you, if you allow him to do this, you will step back and watch heavenly beauty. It will just be amazing what you will see what this man can do. Who had the lazy eye, or the eye that was water?
Could have been my grandmother, his mother.
Yeah, it's kind of droopy. Okay. His mother,
Yes.
the one that helped him
Right.
transition. Now, did she have 4 children?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's just validating that up?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to her head?
She fell and no one found her till the next day.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah. Not anymore, though. So occasionally, if you feel that, you're empathic. This is another thing I want to share with y'all. You can empathically feel. Everybody's sensitive as well. So occasionally, if you're feeling that, and it just comes from out of nowhere, say, "Hey, Grandma, what you want?" It will cut the link. You will stop feeling it, and you'll go, "Okay, but you're just linked to her experience of the physical, which is still real. It still did happen. So the energies exist." You notice that's like twice they brought up the nose and the head. You see, so it's not a bad thing, but it's just a validation. Who still has the newspapers delivered? Who gets the newspaper? Or who's the newspaper person wanting the newspaper? Have to have the newspaper. Who's the coupons? Coupons. I see.
Coupon queen.
Okay, so got to get the newspapers. Got to get the newspapers. And so ask. This is just another thing why they're bringing it up. You can ask for help getting more newspapers. I swear, you'll be having so many newspapers you won't know what to do with them because
Great.
they will help you. And because this is something that you're really good at. Damn good at math. Whoa. I should say you are. Good deal. Good deal. Pun intended.
Coming up on Medium in the Raw, powerful validations come through from the other side.
That's your dad.
That's him.
You are really fortunate. You have somebody back here like I have.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a bat out of hell. My brother, I'll tell you what, that's your dad.
That's him.
Yeah.
You said he was an ex-Marine?
Yes.
There's no ex-Marine.
No, he was a great man.
I was going to say, wait a minute,
Yeah.
there's no X in this man.
No.
He's like, no, I'm still a Marine.
Yeah, he's.
Hoorah.
He will.
Such a beautiful service on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And that you had the courage to come here tonight. But the whole time you're sitting there, it's like, them, both of them. And that's why it started out that way, how y'all are connected, because they wanted the both of y'all up here.
We took care of him in the past 5 years since.
There's the 5.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't say that, but okay, he was telling me that. Oh, well, it's a validation for me, not you.
Oh, Mr. Great Validation.
Were you going to get the darker pants?
I was, yes.
Okay, yeah. That's just him saying,
Yeah.
I'm around.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I didn't say it that way, Pamela. Okay, sorry. With the head thing. He's like, what is the head thing, Pamela? Do you have the jar of nails and screws and bolts and such?
Tons of them, yeah.
Okay, because he's just all of a sudden giving me a bunch of those.
Oh, yeah.
That's special. That's really special. Even the jars. It's really special. We'll hold on to that.
Oh, yeah.
He's really happy. He really is. He feels very good about. He was too stubborn to go for the longest time.
He was.
But he wanted to make sure that in part of the process, and also in the throat, the burning. Ouch. Do you complain about that?
Always eating Jolly Ranchers and cough drops.
Because his throat was burning and like
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not anymore, though. He's like, he's bigger than life.
No, he's where he wants to be.
Well, with y'all and helping you, by the way. He's like, now I can really do something. Now I can. But he's very, very, very proud of you. Both of you. And he adores you.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
He is. He sees your life. He knows your life. And he is ready to serve. So just allow him.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
If you or someone you know would like a group or private reading with Pamela Theresa, call 904-238-4359. Or if you want to join the online community and learn more or watch exclusive videos, go to mediumintheraw.com. There you can also learn about upcoming dates for Local Haunts live events featuring Pamela Theresa, Medium in the Raw.